Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, and even a dash of Disney. So if you like unboxings, I do hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell so that you find out when I post new videos, which is usually every day at 8 a.m. and sometimes, as in this case, a second time at 4 p.m. Pacific. As always, if you're already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. Do make sure that you've entered my current giveaway, which is to win the Summer Cosmetics Intro Box 1. Check that video out and you'll see the instructions in the description box below. But today I have one of my few beauty boxes that I like to open on the channel. It is the Box by Fashionsta, which has a simple name and an even simpler box. It just comes in this little black box. It is $24.99 per month. That does include the shipping. Now they had all kinds of delays. They even had to stop shipping for a few months with everything that was going on, but it looks like they are right back on track because this is my August box and we are still in August. So I'm very excited. Now, one of the things that I love about the box is that they do a nice balance between makeup items and skincare, which is important for someone like me who doesn't really wear a lot of makeup, especially right now when I'm not really going out a lot of different places. And I just don't do a lot of beauty boxes because I feel like a lot of them are pretty well represented on YouTube, and I feel like that's best left to people who really know what they're doing with makeup and can like do the fun try-ons and everything. But I really like the items and I like how good they are about communicating with their customers. So I've tried to stick by them through these trying months and I'm pretty excited to see what we got in here. So they do have a little card here on the top that does tell us that your subscription helps others. We truly rise by lifting others. Feel good about your subscription because it makes our partnership with 1736 Family Crisis Center in Los Angeles possible. With your box purchase, we are able to lovingly donate self-care items to people overcoming and healing from domestic violence and human trafficking. So I love that. I think that's so nice that they donate some items to help women feel a little bit more whole and to allow them to practice self-care. And then on the back, it does tell us all about our products. They always kind of change their formatting up. It does give us the retail values, which you guys know that I love. I feel like most beauty boxes do that, but they also did the math for us and told us that the total retail value of this box is $173. So that is pretty fantastic. That's like 7 times the value of the box itself. Now inside, they always have these black foozles, the black paper shred, keeping everything in place, which of course is very important. I usually keep a cloth on the side though because it's like there's like black dust then on all of the items, and sometimes they have really pretty like light packaging, so I like to dust them off before I show you. So the first item is by Earth Harbor, which is a brand that I've gotten in a couple of different subscription boxes. Probably most notably, I think I got Earth Harbor, maybe an eye cream from Cosbox one season. So this says Mermaid Milk. It is a nutrient glow moisturizer with spirulina and a matcha. Now matcha seems to be a really popular ingredient these days. Let me see if I can open this up without tearing the box apart too much. So inside it does have this really, they have really simple, like pretty packaging. I appreciate nice little, like, I think this is a glass jar, no, plastic, and then you can kind of see that like matcha green color, but it does have that like soothing spa feel to it. Let's see what it says about this. It says this is worth $42, a purely plant-derived replenishing moisturizer that hydrates and balances skin while giving you a mermaid glow. This lightweight, creamy formula is packed with superfood spirulina and matcha. She is non-greasy, never oily nor sticky, and absorbs quickly. Wear her under makeup or alone to let skin breathe. No synthetics, vegan, and cruelty-free. So it's just a face cream, which I'm super happy about. I guess it doesn't actually say that it's just a face moisturizer, but since they said you could wear it under makeup, I'm assuming it is. You wouldn't necessarily put this on your body because you wouldn't get very many uses out of it, but I can always use a good face moisturizer, so I'm happy to give it a shot. I did try the eye cream when I received it, and it like kind of made like that like delicate area around my eyes kind of tingly, which I feel like was a good and a bad thing. It means it like definitely had like active ingredients, but maybe it was like a little bit too intense for me. So now the next thing I am seeing is by Clay. Now Clay is interesting because they always do this weird packaging where the ingredients are like embossed on there, so they're very, very hard to read. I'm happy to see that they actually put the directions in actual print so you can read it a little bit better. So it says red cherry on the side, so I'm guessing it's actual makeup, which is different because I think in the past I've only gotten like skincare products from Clay. It says this is a melting lip powder worth $20. So this is interesting. interesting. I've never seen a melting lip powder. It says long-lasting matte lip and cheek tint, but it says red cherry, but like, man, this looks real pink to me. It might be a little bit bright for me, but you guys see as I rotate how it's actually like a powder. So I'm gonna have to definitely look up how to use this. It says a capsulized lip product that transforms pigmented powder into a long-wearing lip tint with a deep matte finish thanks to its hero ingredient, vitamin E. Using your fingertip or included lip applicator, melting lip powder can also be applied to the eyes and cheeks for a flush of natural color. So that's cool. I'm wondering where the applicator is, if it's inside. We'll have to see. I'm like afraid. I feel like the powder is just gonna like fall out everywhere. So it just has like a little like doe foot like regular, but I guess it just like, it is powder, but then like the warmth of your skin, I guess, probably makes it melt. So I'm not really sure. Maybe at the end we'll give that a shot, but I'm a little bit nervous. Maybe I'll swatch it. Why not, right? I'm gonna go ahead and put some on my hand and see what happens. So it still seems kind of powdery. Let's see if I rub it in a little bit. So if I rub it in a little bit, it definitely, I can see how it creates like a blush color, but it is a very intense pink. I always put like swatches in like the worst place for you guys to see it, but you guys can tell, right? That is an intense pink. Even on the lips, I think that might be a bit much, but maybe if you like layer it with a gloss or something underneath, but I'll have to give that a try a little bit more now that I've used it. I guess it's mine. All right, you guys, let's see what else we've got. Next, ooh, this is pretty. So I'm guessing it's a palette. Now we do get a lot of palettes in this subscription, which I really only need like 2 palettes a year, if that. But I just love the packaging. So look how fun and like tropical this is. So this is by Shop More USA. It is an eyeshadow palette, and it says it's only worth $9. So I'm not sure. I might hold on to it if it's only worth $9. A colorful, fun palette with a mix of matte and metallic finishes. Try wetting your brush with a setting spray before dipping into the metallic shadows for a foil-like metallic finish. So that's cool. That like assumes that I have a setting spray. So it just slid off. Oh, it actually shows us what the colors are. So that's nice. A little key that tells you. And then inside, it does have a mirror that I am going to cover up and a little protective cover. But the protective cover is like taped on there, so I don't want to take that off because these are some bright colors again. Really fun and playful, kind of summery, but like I don't really use those cool tones like blues and greens, so I will probably pass this on to one of you friends in a future giveaway. I'm putting together some like big mystery boxes full of all kinds of items, and I'm thinking I'm going to give those away in celebration of my first year here on YouTube, so definitely stay tuned for that. All of the fun things that I feel like I won't necessarily get to use in the near future will be going into there. Next thing I am seeing, well, this is interesting. It looks like it needs to get shaken up a little bit so I can present it to you properly. It says this is by Catrice Cosmetics. It is Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. So that is cool. So they talked about using a setting spray, and here it is in the box. So that's kind of nice. I appreciate that. It says Prime and Fine. So here it is. Kind of like a pink color. Like I said, it needed to be shaken up because it looked like the ingredients in it had kind of separated when I first opened it. So it says this is worth $8. Shake well before using. Can be used for priming, fixing, or refreshing. Transparent, fast drying spray to give your skin a dewy, glowing shimmer. Perfect for quick on the go glow touch-ups. I guess it says on the go, but on the glow kind of works too, right? So I guess it's a fixing spray, but maybe it would be fun to use with like metallic eyeshadows, or maybe I'm wondering if it would even work like as to kind of create that melting effect with that lip powder. All right, even more things. So let's see, this is the Pierre Cosmetics Color Correcting Concealer Palette. So this is getting into like the world of makeup that I'm not expert enough to do color correction. Like I get how it works, but I think I would always be surprised that it worked. You know, when you like see like the green sticks to like make you look more balanced, like in my brain I understand why it works, but like picking the right color for that case, I would never be able to do it. So here was the little sleeve, and it shows you, and then here are the crazy colors that you use to correct different elements, and it's really pretty little like palette though, so I maybe I'll hold on to it. So it has this nice little pamphlet that tells you all about it. to tell you how to correct like a pro. So this involves a little bit of research, and it probably involves a little bit of like YouTubing and figuring things out. So we've got a seashell color that's for fair and medium skin to cover any blue violet imperfections. We've got peach that's for dark and deep skin. We've got a red that's for any skin tone to cover blue green imperfections such as severe under eye circles. So it really tells you what it is. There's also green, lavender, and caramel concealer. So it's really like concealer, but you're just using it kind of like at the ends of the spectrum. So it's really pretty though. And it looks like a really creamy texture. Now I'm not going to touch it or swatch it because like I said, I need to figure out how it works a little bit more, but it looks like a beautiful like palette, like it looks like Easter. I just have to figure out exactly which ones I would be using. But nice creamy texture, kind of a cool item to get, but definitely one that is going to involve a little bit more research before I can manage it. Like I said, I don't wear a lot of makeup. Usually just like a brush of foundation is good enough for me, but I guess if I was really trying to go for a proper glam look, I would give it a little bit more effort. Let's see if it says anything here. So this is the star of the show. This is $50, this palette. It says use underneath foundation to make any imperfections such as dark spots, acne spots, dark circles virtually undetectable. Color correcting is a technique that's been used by makeup artists for decades to banish imperfections through use of colors that can cancel each other out. It is cruelty free. So I will definitely have to check that out. I have so many freckles and so many moles that like I have to be really careful with concealers and stuff so it doesn't look like I'm trying to cover those up. But that said, some of them are like really faint, or when my like freckles are coming in and they just look like dark spots instead of actual freckles. So maybe I might be able to use some of this palette to like do a little of that color correction. We'll see. And if any of you guys have a lot of experience with using color correcting palettes, let me know in the comments below and we'll see if I ever give it a shot. And I think that might be, I think we have one more item. Yes. So this is a Ultra Day Serum, and as always, like the little rubber droppers, especially when they're white, they get so much of this black dust on them. So let me dust this off. And this one is this is the second highest valued item in the box. It is $44 and it's pretty, I'll say that much. So look here, got that nice glass jar. Brighten up your day and skin with a powerful blend of fast absorbing, naturally derived oils. Rice bran oil, Japan's anti-aging secret, will keep your skin hydrated throughout the day. And again, it is natural, vegan, and cruelty free, which is the case with most of the products that appear in the box. So another nice face oil, and I have quite a few of them, but it does look like a nice one. Just 2 to 3 drops, warming between the palms of your hands, patting onto the face and the neck. I try not to use a lot of oils like just for the day without anything else, just because I kind of have greasy skin to begin with. But I have noticed that, you know, just try it, right? And most of the time it absorbs so quickly that it doesn't actually make me feel any shinier. So it's just a nice kind of lightweight moisturizer, and sometimes moisturizers can feel a little bit heavy. So again, a nice balance of items in this box. We have like 3 items that are on the makeup side and then 3 items that are more on the skincare side. So we got the concealer palette that I'm very interested to try, worth $50. We got the like fun, colorful eyeshadow palette that was just worth $9. We got the very interesting melting lip powder, which I'm not sure that I'll actually use it on my lips just because it is such a bright pink, but that was worth $20. And then in terms of the skincare, we got the nice moisturizer from Earth Harbor, which this I think is probably the thing I'm most excited about in this particular box. We got the nice day serum, and you know, and whenever you call it a serum instead of an oil or something, it makes it that much fancier. And then we got, I guess this is also sort of on the makeup side since it is a finishing spray, so a little bit heavier actually than I guess on the makeup side than on the skincare side this particular month. Let me know what your favorite item was. Let me know if you appreciated this video with a thumbs up, and hopefully I will see you all very soon in my next unboxing.